gets to it.
So we are in the second quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it 1st and 10. Watson on 1st down. Flush to his right. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Here's Watson, option left. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A minute 59 to go in the... First half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout. A reminder coming up at halftime, the coach is back. He made it through the first weekend. That's the good news, and he's going to regale you with stats and scores from around the NFL here in the early games in Week 2.
You think he questioned coming back for Week 2, having to work with us?
I think he did. He's just happy that he is far away in Orlando. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin 1st down. Now Watson throwing on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Back to the air. Watson on 2nd down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. David Bass in there to get him for a loss of 5.
Well, that's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, and a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off. Escaping the pressure right.
And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
I know we're just in the second quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's his second drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. They're going for it. It's Watson. Forced out to his left. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real heads. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Here's Watson. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Defense.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
They go play action here on first down. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. The final shot before the break. Watson, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead to the locker room. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the third quarter. Now a play fake here on first down. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. Second down.
But plain and simple, that's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Steps away to his left. He'll let it go deep for... He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tremaine Johnson. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Over the middle to Beckham. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Watson on 1st and 10. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the... He's got it at the 15. It's a big play there for Miami. 48 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in.